Hey guys, this video is all about motivating those of the Kapha constitution, which is a bodily constitution within the ancient science of Ayurveda that describes those who tend to be more slow moving, who also tend to have very thick skin, but very balanced between oily and dry, which is nice. They tend to take a long time to make decisions, but when they do, they stick to them. And when they're imbalanced, they tend to be overweight. So if any of that sounds like you, and there's a lot more details within the Kapha constitution that you can look up online, then this flow is perfect for you. But fall is the season where Kaphas can really find motivation, and motivation can be very hard to find within this constitution. So let's get started motivating and challenging ourselves. So we're going to start in hero's pose. You can either sit on your heels, or if you feel like your knees can handle this, fine. You can sit between your heels all the way down to the mat with your knees together to touch. If neither of those options are good, you can always place a block underneath your hips and sit on the block. Place your hands on your knees. Lengthen out your spine. Maybe you close your eyes and take several deep, full breaths. Once you feel more centered, open your eyes. Plant your palms. Come to all fours. On your next inhale, cow, drop your belly, lift your head. Exhale, round your back, drop your head, cat. Inhale one more time, cow. Exhale, cat. Come to a really long spine. Lift your belly up and in towards the center of your body. Lift your chest towards your back. And then your right arm reaches forward like you're trying to shake someone's hand. Left leg goes straight back behind you. Toes pointed straight down to the mat. Spinal balance. Take one more deep breath in. Elbow to knee underneath you. Really round your back. Inhale, stretch out. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale out. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale out. And down. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Neutral spine. Left arm reaches forward. Right leg reaches back. Spinal balance. Lift your belly up and in. Lift your chest between your shoulder blades. And take deep breaths. Take one more deep breath in. Elbow to knee underneath you. Inhale, stretch out. Elbow to knee. Inhale out. Exhale together. Inhale out. Hand and leg down. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. When you're ready, flip your toes. Send your hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Stay and breathe. Next inhale, rise to toes. Exhale, bend your knees, step forward. Halfway lift. Fold. Reach up. Dive down. Halfway lift. Hands to the mat, high plank. Deep breath in, lift your right leg up. Exhale, send it straight to your upper right arm. Inhale, send it back. Put your foot down. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee to your left arm. Inhale, stretch it back. Exhale, set it down. Inhale, down dog. Exhale, stay. Heels rise. Bend your knees, come forward. Halfway lift, hands to shins flat. And fold. Reach up. Dive down. Half lift. High plank. Right leg lifts, inhale. To your arm, exhale. Reach it back. Step it down. Left leg to your arm. Stretch it back. Set it down. Downward facing dog, breath in. Side out. Heels will lift. Bend your knees, step forward. Halfway. Fold. Chair pose. Utkatasana. Sink your hips really low. Big toes are together to touch, ankles are just slightly apart. Inner thighs are spiraling towards each other. Take a deep breath in. Sink lower. Deep breath in. Sink lower. Deep breath in. Forward fold. Halfway lift. High to low. Just halfway. Upward facing dog, open your chest, lift your thighs. Downward facing dog, go back. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Right leg lifts. Step it through to low lunge. Keep your left hand down on a blocker on the mat. Reach your right arm up to the sky. One more deep breath in. Hands to the mat. Crescent lunge, reach both arms up. Inner thighs still spiral towards each other. This back leg is really strong. Your heel is going straight towards the back. Take one more deep breath in. Hands to the mat, high to low. Upward facing dog, breath in. Downward facing dog, breath out. Left leg lifts. Step through to low lunge. Right hand stays, left arm reaches up. Take one more deep breath in. Both hands to the mat. Lift your torso up for crescent lunge. Take one more deep breath in. High to low. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Heels lift. Bend your knees, come forward. Halfway. Fold. Chair pose, one breath in. Fold, one breath out. Halfway lift. High to low. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right leg lifts. Step it through. Right arm reaches up and reaches down. Crescent lunge, come up. High to low, go down. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Left leg lifts. Step it through. Left arm reaches and comes down. Crescent lunge. High to low. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Child's pose all the way down. Reconnect with your breath. Whenever you're ready, sit up, all the way up so that you're on your knees. We're going to do camel. So either hands flat on your back or fists against your back. You're going to keep your pelvis, your hips exactly where they are right here. Press deeply down on your lower back to keep your hips here. And you're just going to let your gaze travel up the wall and open your chest a little bit more and a little bit more. If you feel like you're opening enough to kind of slide your hands down towards your ankles, do that. And if it feels good, drop your head. Slowly come back up. Child's pose for 2 breaths. After your 2 breaths, sit back up. Swing your legs out in front of you. Flex your toes towards your face. Deep breath in, reach up, lengthen, and then fold forward. 5 breaths here. When you're ready, slowly come back up. Plant your feet on the mat. Reach your arms out long, and then take as many breaths as you need to get all the way to your back. Once there, bring your knees into your chest. Maybe you rock from side to side. To supine pigeon, left foot comes down onto the mat. Your right ankle goes over that left knee, or that left thigh. If this is enough already in that right hip, stay right here. If you want more, grab hold of the back of your left thigh and bring your leg closer towards you. Several deep breaths here. After several breaths, switch sides. Right foot coming down, left ankle over right thigh. If this is enough, stay here. If you need more, grab hold of the back of your right thigh. Make sure to keep this left foot really flexed to keep your knee safe. When you are finished, squeeze both knees into your chest. Maybe your forehead comes to those knees. Take one more deep breath in. And then release to Shavasana, corpse pose. Legs going long, arms long by your sides. Release your Ujjayi breath. Breathe naturally. And melt your body into the mat. After you feel like you've been here for a sufficient amount of time, begin to move fingers and move toes. Curl up on your right side. Baby pose. And then slowly push yourself up to a seat. Hands come to your heart. Even if you're home alone doing this practice, you can always say namaste to yourself. It's a good reminder to respect your own body. So together we bow and say namaste. So this is, of course, a quick practice that you can do to energize yourself in the morning or in the evening or the afternoon, whenever you need to. It's not too long, but if you always want to incorporate more poses for yourself, you're more than welcome to. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you feel energized with this.